Suit pressure normal, everything in the green. Let's see what's out here.
I have things for you. I picked up something you might be interested in.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way. And that's it. Enjoy, Neon.
Good to go for landing.
While we're here, you better stay off the Aurora. You don't want that drug scrambling your brains. See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
Hey there.
Need some work done? Got anything you need to offer? Okay, sure. We'll take...
Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed... See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
Snippers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you step through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run and we open fire. So, what was the plan, Nisha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right? Can we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayer's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it! Let's go!
The rules are there for a reason. Follow them, and we won't have a problem. New around here? Make certain that you familiarize yourself with our rules and regulations. After all, you don't want to end up like... Aurora is a hallucinogenic, which is legally available for... Certainly, and for your own good. First and foremost, the interplanetary transport of anyone caught transporting the substance through this checkpoint will be arrested, fined, and jailed. Good. Then you won't have any problem. The other regulation you should be aware of is that Aurora is only available for... Buying it from any other business or a street dealer is illegal. Perfect. Alright then, that's it. If you... Aurora is the #1 product produced by Xenofresh Fisheries, the company that originally founded what is now... Clinical studies sponsored by Xenofresh have proven that using Aurora has no long-term negative health effects, and so it was approved. And before you ask, yes, this was also approved by the Freestar Collective. Volii Alpha has a unique agreement with the Freestar Collective. We allow their ships to patrol the spaceways. The only exception is the Freestar Ranger outpost located in the city. Lousy? The hell are you talking about? Outside of work in the Astral Lounge, this is one of the most secure. Do you have any idea how many people get turned away from Neon's? No, I'm one of the lucky ones. Spend some time in Epside and you'll... Worst part of Neon. Basically, we're talking poverty, drug deal. Move along.
Want to challenge your instincts and oppose corporate sales? Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Well, with all signs pointing...
Hey there. Got the shakes, huh? Don't worry, Doc Manning will fix you up.
Is that obvious? My whole body feels like it's crumbling.
Turn off Aurora's and easy. Took me months to shake.
The doc isn't gonna, rat me out to anyone, right?
You kidding?
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Hell, that's what they want.
Well, if it worked for you, I hope it works for me. I'm sick of feeling this way when I can't get a fix. I'll just rest until the doc's ready to talk to me.
Oh my goodness. No. All right. Tell me what happened to you. That's a very wise choice. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies. Every day is a busy day here, but that isn't why. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a grave. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to Then you understand what I'm up. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volii system to bring. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know. I have a few items left. That would be amazingly helpful. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies. Don't worry about me. You just watch yourself. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding? She's one. Thank you so much for doing this. Huh. Well, it's completely dependent. People have been using for, say, 2 years or less. I've been able to put through a fully. But there are others who have been addicted pretty much all their adult lives. We both apprenticed under Mary Cartwright at the medical facility in Aquila City. Spent a heck of a lot of hours working together. Abby and I almost felt bad. Reached out to her.
Stay away from Aurora before you get hooked.
Have things for you.
I really don't know if I can do this.
Jeez, I don't know if I can do this. You might say I'm having trouble enjoying the local customs. And what's the point of coming here if I'm gonna stay cooped up in my... Believe it or not, I'm actually here for my bachelor party. My fiance wants me to be more adventurous, but I thought the adventure would just happen by default. I didn't think I'd have to... True, the city is known for Aurora, but I talked with Dr. Manning about how it works, and now I'm skeptical. Isn't the poison in the dose? I'm thinking maybe I can get away with a sniff, or a bite. I actually don't know how you take it. No, this is exactly what my fiance was talking about. I think I want to start with something less damaging to my central nervous system. Supposedly, Madame Sauvage sells a drink called Velocity that's almost like a drug. There's also some local swill people swear by called Blend over at Legrand's Liquors. What do you... Okay, then we'll go with Blend. I'm a bit worried what's in the mix. But not right away. I need to, But hey, next time you come back to Neon, I've been asking my therapist the same question for years, but he hasn't given me an answer I like yet. Oh, it's just the offhand comment here and there, how I never... She hasn't said I'm boring, and I don't... I like that it's not a crate, and I haven't felt anything crawling on.
I'll be seeing you.
It's nice to see you today.
Welcome to the Hotel Voli. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury That's the first thing that all of my guests say. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that you... Indeed it does. And all it took was a dash of my own ingenuity. But that's a story for another. So, maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights, I might let you in on my secret. Sorry, I just need... You mean the stuff Bayou leaves out of the grocery? Neon has 4 main districts. The ones where Bayou wants you to spend your credits are Bayou. Those are the glitzy parts of town. Ikuchi Market. Then there's Upside. Finally, you have the other. Sounds good.
Let me know if I can help you while you're visiting Neon.
The Hotel Voli. Sleep with us.
Look at you. Beautiful, unique, original.
We've been here an hour already.
You look great already.
Maybe you should have
but
figured
everyone
out
can
what
use
you wanted before.
Welcome to Enhance. If you're tired of seeing that same old face, our state-of-the-art machinery uses for a small one...
Really don't know how much I've wanted to do this.
Fantastic.
Do, which is why we've all been
You have
pitching in
yourself
the
an
last few
amazing
months
day,
to
okay?
save up for your birthday. I'm only surprised you didn't have every detail already imagined.
I thought I did, but
You
with
good?
enhanced options, it's serious choice overload. Plus it
Have something for you when you have a moment.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Have things for you.
So you're telling me I have to take these
That's
tariffs
right.
and taxes
Every
are getting
damn crate.
ridiculous. All right, let's cut the crap. This is because I refuse to pay Bayou's ridiculous tariff on my goods, right?
Gotta call someone's power kept going out. Know it was? Shit, get the hell out as long as my leg.
If I don't deliver these goods, I'm going to lose thousands on this job.
Not my problem.
This is the last
Better get
run to
moving.
Neon I'm ever going to make.
You got a problem?
I can't believe I'm going to be out. I don't know why I bothered trying to reason with that guard. Mind leaving me alone? I have a ton of logistics to plan.
No. Hey, wait. You were there? When those security... Please, have a... Thank you. Oh, God. I've lost my job. I've lost my creds, and if I don't square things with Yannick Legrand, I'll lose everything else. Everything. Yannick is expecting a package. A really not so legal package. Don't worry, Yannick's loaded. He'll take care of you. You are a regular My crate's on block 02 in Ebside. My authentication code is Alpha 3 Kilo 4. Just tell the manager and she'll key you in. The package is there, everything account. Just take that to Yannick and hopefully this damn nightmare will be over.
You know I went to chef school? This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
Move along.
Picked up something you might be interested in.
No funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
To Venus? Bye-bye.
I think I got them. What do you call them? Pawns?
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. Doctor? Huh. Mothers, all right.
Here for the Astro Lounge? Enjoy yourself.
Stay out of trouble.
I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. The view from up there must be breathtaking.
I'm not.
right. Just smile.
You're new here. Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. But if you're here for something a little more... Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora, I like to call it an exquisitely crafted, transcendent experience. Here, take a look at the menu. Excellent choice. And since you'll be living in... Of course. The Sky Suite features whether you prefer the morning sky or a neon sun. How unfortunate. Pretty amazing, isn't it? That's Borealis, only 19 years old, and yet she produces some of the... I don't know where she gets her. Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well taken. Enjoy the lounge.
Hell yeah, this is awesome!
I'm flying right now.
Cue for a cup of coffee right about now.
Yes. By all means, feel free to disturb me. I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
Not that it's any of your business, but yes. I'm the administrator. Actually, there are a lot of perks that come with the job. But one snap of my finger and people who ask too many questions get through. I wouldn't normally bother with idle chatter, but that's such a ridiculous question. I don't own Neon. Neon is the property of Xenofresh Fisheries, of which I just happen to be the CEO and the majority. Now, if you'd care to take a moment to dissect that statement in your tiny little mind...
Next time, don't bother me unless it's important.
Something new for a change. You can't even imagine how many people ask for an autograph or picture after we've been modding all night. It gets really annoying. Programming the beats? Turning the dials? Yeah, you're right. Sorry. My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped... Oh man. Wow. I thought I sensed a Exactly. So, anything you can do to help is appreciated. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica. And she's... Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. Well, most of the people who come through here are fun. That leaves collectors. People try to put... If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes. And only a matter of time before... Hope you enjoy the show.
Elysion keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder, yeah, right. Hysterical old broad.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. I'm afraid we aren't taking appointments. We're only taking meetings with our preferred clients at the moment.
You have a question, you can chat. Welcome to Slayton Aerospace.
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting all day. It's ridiculous.
I hear Slayton's had some major layoffs recently. Never a good sign.
There a problem?
Not paid to talk. Yeah?
Interested in?
Welcome to... Hello. How can I assist you today?
The Free Star Collective has given Xenofresh Fisheries the... If you care to sample some yourself, we have... Although Aurora is our flag... Xenofresh is the best. The pay is good, the hours are respectable, and the companies... We're fortunate that Thank you for visiting Xenofresh Fisheries.
Sorry, I'm busy at the moment. If you're looking for... Are you lost?
Working at Xenofresh is amazing. Come on, free Aurora. Work like that.
This better be important.
You're not a plate of croissant. You could react by simply telling me you're not the delivery person I was expecting. This isn't difficult. That foolish girl up front must have allowed you back here. I'm going to have a bit of a chat with her later. Look, I'm really quite busy. If you're not here on Xenofresh business, I'm going to have to ask that you leave. My name's Libby Groth, and I am the CFO of Xenofresh Fisheries. And since I answer directly to Administrator Bayou, I hope you aren't here to cause any sort of trouble. The last thing I need right now are more protests and complaints to deal with. Everything under the sun, from unfair business practices to reported bad working conditions to the price of Aurora. We're the #1 most successful corporation on Neon, so we're obviously a huge target of opportunity for slander and false accusations. Everyone's looking for a free handout or a tiny piece of the massive success that we've accomplished. Well, I'll tell you the same thing I tell them before I have them escorted out. It's not going to happen. Not on my watch. Well, this has been a delight. Can't you say I'm busy? Are we done here?
Keep it moving.
Stroud Eklund makes some of the finest ships in the settled systems. I'd love to get a look at their operations.
Try to keep interruptions to a minimum. This is a Stroud Eklund business offices. You don't do sales here, if that's what you're looking for.
Feel free. Oh, I'm afraid I'm always in the middle of preparing for the next board meeting. If you'll excuse me.
Well, I should hope so. He and I are very famous. Originally, both the Stroud and the Eklund corporations made consumer goods. Anything and everything. But after my husband and I married and merged the companies, we decided to make our mark on interstellar travel. I still get questions from reporters wanting to know just how we pulled that transition off. Oh, interesting question. Neon is the ultimate playground for people who have money. And that means Stroud Eklund as a company doesn't believe in restraint. But sometimes, I wonder if Neon's lack of a more...
Save it for someone who gives a damn.
What? I'm working here.
It's an honor to be a part of the Stroud Eklund team.
Hello.
No time to chat.
How'd things for you?
Something I can do for you, love?
Again! Look, you can tell Mr. Okadibo. Oh my lord. You aren't here about Mr. Okadibo's debt to Kelcor. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst. That's kind of you. This mess with Mr. Okadibo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game. If only... Mr. Okadibo owes a substantial debt to Kelcor. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall. You'd be willing to help out? That's awfully... Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Saburo, Mr. Okadibo, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Oh, that'd be splendid. If you can get his debt off my conscience. And don't worry about payment. When he opened the shop, he outfitted it with equipment from our company. Spent a bundle of cash. Obviously, business hasn't been going well, because he's fallen way behind on his payments. Opening a mining business on a world almost entirely covered in ocean probably wasn't... I suppose he intended to cater to travelers that were passing through our system. We're a tech company that primarily specializes in mining operations. We handle everything from individual standalone units to fully engineered outpost systems. Might not be as glamorous as some of the other Because my father has a ridiculous sense of humor, and I can't stand them. Our family's Irish, for God's sake. I don't think he could have possibly been more on... For now, but let's not mistake my position for what it really is. A test set out by my father. He's set to retire in a few years, and I'm his only next. So he shuttles me out here for two reasons. One, to flash a friendly face for her, and two, gets his firebrand of a daughter as far away from him as possible. Niall? Oh, he's the CEO. If you asked him, he'd claim he started the company with next to nothing and built it into a megacorp in under 30 years. Truth is, he tends to forget the multi-million credit trust he tapped into as a
Tough city. You watch yourself out there.
If you're wondering what that smell is, it's...
What do you want to do for the break later?
Neon.
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here.
I have a deadline.
It's been non-stop interruptions since this morning, and I'm not spending another break at my desk listening to Cody eat with his mouth.
I'm glad I ended up at Calcorp. Miss McKenna treats her employees like family.
Right now.
Are you supposed to be here?
I've something for you when you have a moment.
Yeah, what? Is this important? Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it. Good. If you were, you'd be the 12th person Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well. I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division. You'd think that. The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or I actually need our CEO's approval for that. And so far, look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take... I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't... What do you think I should do? You know what? You're absolutely right. I can't allow Brayson to run this company into the ground. Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with it. If there's anything else you need... Genodyne was founded in 2232 by the original designer of the conduction grid, Felicia Corbin. Working from her facility in Neon, it took her almost 25 years to get the conduction grid up and running. That was Genodyne's first and last major success. The span above the city is outfitted with a specially developed electromagnetic absorption system. When a lightning discharge hits the span, the energy is instantly distributed across the grid to prevent. The energy is then transferred through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers to ensure. At this point, the energy is clean, and it gets stored in massive storage cells in Neon's underbelly, from which it's parceled out and used for power. That's an excellent question. The conduction grid is only effective in lightning-rich environments. That's why Volai was chosen as its primary development site. Genodyne has always hoped to adapt the grid's absorption technology for other applications, but nothing public has ever been announced. It was great speaking with you.
Haven't met our CEO, Mr. Harada? Me either.
Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
Haven't met our CEO, Mr. Harada. Me either.
Are you gonna let me work, or are you gonna keep bothering?
Interesting.
Great place to blow off some steam.
What can I sell you today? Hey, you look like someone who... Well, don't sweat it, I've got... You see, I had you all figured out the moment you walked into my showroom. I said to myself, Matthias, that looks like the kind of person who blow a hole in it. I'm talking military-grade status. No. This isn't it. Imagine being completely surrounded by Crimson Fleet pi... You, my friend. So what do you... Now, that's what... Let's get you tool. Plenty of Imagine the #1 gun manufacturer in the settled systems. They sit right at the top of the list. Okay, now, core kinetics. We are chilling one step above all of that. Nothing. See, I'm bullshitting you. Buy one of our guns. Slap in a magazine. Squeeze the trigger. Feel the pull. I like that. It's what the brain guys call the magnetically assisted projectile systems. That's the heart and soul. Those wizards managed to figure out how to push a solid slug out the end of a gun faster and more accurately than a conventional bullet. Some folks call them rail guns, but I personally hate that name. This ain't no steam train. This is magtech, and it'll put hole. You think this is amped up? You should see me after I take a hit of Aurora. Huh. Once I start flying, I could sell a mag launcher to your grandmother. Skills, baby. It's all about the skills. You need firepower. You know where to find us.
This is my happy place. Is that weird?
Oh, that should give your weapon a bit more punch.
Plenty of outdoor firepower. Sure. Get it? Ready for some serious firepower?
Yeah.
guns money can buy. No, if I only had the money.
This is some serious fire power.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Okadigmo. That guy's trouble for the status quo.
Nothing says December quite like a holiday show. But come January 1st, gourmet lovers have to wait along 11...
Welcome to Galban, the Settled Systems' premier financial institution. Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines? Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the Settled Systems, so you're banking your own way. What's the need to earn?
Thanks. Hi there. Welcome to Terra.
Right now.
The Trackers Alliance always finds their mark.
If you come to talk about bounty hunting, I can answer questions. If you want to pick up a bounty, be warned though, if you think this work is for making a quick... Jobs are posted on the Trackers Alliance. They're posted in most local. We are bounty hunters. It is up to us to find. I do, but I've seen them beg for their lives. This life is kill or be killed.
Our unique Starship model is expertly crafted by the Settled System's best engineers and designers to guarantee an experience. Behold, the Emporium, Neon's previous
So, why did you drag me in here?
You said you wanted to buy something nice for your girlfriend, so here we are.
Do you think I suddenly inherited a fortune? This place is way out of my price range.
You good? Yes.
Hey, you're
Can
the
I help
one
you?
that told me.
Are you sure you're in the right place?
It's expensive. And then there's the Emporium. This place is in a class all by itself.
Yeah, I guess. Take a look around. If you find something, I'll help you out, okay?
Yes, you're right, of course. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say, thugs that find their way into my establishment and create a disturbance. In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods. You mean kill him? Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't know how.
You don't seriously expect this person to go and pick up...
Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Oh my goodness, that's such a relief. You have... Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I believe you can find him hanging out somewhere in Epsa. You say that, but Seoka are... Anyway, that's really all I know. Head back here when you've taken care of this. I'm sure you'll find the perfect gift. Please visit us again if you're in the market for luxury items.
Have things for you.
Sophistication and space. The perfect marriage. Here at Stroud Equity, we know the...
I'm happy you've come by our showroom. On behalf of Stroud Eklund, our company prides itself as we use groundbreaking technology to give us. You can configure your desired spacecraft at any one of... I'm glad you enjoyed it. Feel free to have a look. He's been to Neon a few times, but I haven't. What I can say is that actually, I've been working here for only 2 years. I could never relate to the type of clientele that purchases weapons. It was comfortable working, and so... May all your journeys be safe ones.
Only one point of Moera's patrol route to work from. That's how it goes sometimes. Yep, here you go. Maybe enough time.
Expertly crafted by the settled system's best engineers and designers. Seek Hunt's Outfitters. If you don't have it, we can get it.
You wanna head to Euphorica after work tonight?
Nah.
Welcome to Sick Heart's Outfitters.
I need a break.
How about hitting up the rooftop?
Welcome to Sick Heart's Outfitters. Everything.
That actually.
I can promise you, I'm not just using I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring. So take your time. Am I? Forgive me. I have a lot of. Oh, this is a prime. Sure, and going. Anyway, I don't want to bore. So why don't you? My dear mother would have said the same thing. The fees here are quite expensive. It has not always been easy, but you won't find another store like mine. I've been at this location for the last 8 years, but I've had to. As soon as Ryujin broke ground on the tower, I love this business. It's my life. I'm sure we can make it.
A quiet evening should do me something.
Hey there, Internet Explorer.
Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Interesting. This district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
All right, smartass, let's go. You either walked into the TA to buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off. So, instead of wasting my time. Now that's what I'm talking about. We both want to make some money. Yeah. You'll find him in. Well, first of all, the outpost in Neon is hardly anything. And even if one way is to leave it alone. Yes.
All right, buzz off. Busy.
What don't you understand, Styx? Crime happens because the people in charge let it happen.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Yeah, you're sorry. You're always goddamn sorry. Try act. Looking to blow a hole in something?
If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Maybe. That's... If you don't like it, talk to Styx. He runs our, Hey, he can handle millions of calculations for a second. A few complaints. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Styx like he's... I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that. You'd do that? Huh. I'm glad you see Styx as more than just a possession. The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself a warlord. Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Abside lunatics that nobody messes. Warlord's one of the disciples, one of Neon's. A few years back, the gang tried to break in here and rob my place. He and his buddies have been harassing me ever since. Warlord still swears he'll get even with me. And he came. It feels like it's only a matter of time. I knew a guy a few years ago who ran up a hell of a tab with me. I'm talking thousands. One day the payment stopped. Since I had, took me a few months to... It's no big secret. I lost it fighting on the Freestar side. I was a ground pounder. Slogged it out in the trenches with the troops. And did pretty well. They pulled me out of the wreckage, but the damage was done. I know you'll be surprised, but thanks to my sparkling personality, that means I spend a lot of time talking to sticks and Model A robots. The net result is I end up talking to a machine and looking like I'm out of my mind. You ever get nightmares, Sticks?
Frank Rennick is the proprietor of Neon Tactical. My primary function is security and protection. I'm sorry, your inquiry is invalid. Neon Tactical deals in weapons and for paint and home. End query.
Sticks, how's this month looking?
I'm sorry.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
Paradiso. All this time we thought he was just being some miserable hermit.
That is disappearing.
Don't be afraid to go slow.
Yeah.
With every sip, you'll be transported to a galaxy of flavors.
No wonder you're stopping out.
I don't know about this. It is supposed to smell like that?
I see.
Hey there.
Not every palate is refined enough to appreciate blend's unique mixture of liquors and sweeteners.
I don't think I could do this. Sorry.
Customer. Feel
free unique mixture is right.
Here for some blend? Can't blame you. Best drink in the settled city.
I could try a regular beer at home.
No.
Not
today.
Oh, and here. Can you toss this?
Take it easy. This has gotten up to an awkward start. But the night is still young.
Yeah? If you're here for blend. No mystery. The name's... Look, I don't have time for chit-chat. As soon as we're... Neshar? Don't know what you're talking about. No.
Customer. Feel...
Neshar?
Customer. Feel free to spend your credits.
Probably because you can't buy it anywhere else except at my... It's got a special blend. Hey, if you're going to throw money at me, the primary ingredient in blend is Aurora. The rest is the same crap. There. Now that you're savvy to them. For your information, the distribution of Aurora anywhere except the Astro Lounge is illegal. Off the books, that shit flows like water around the city. No, are you crazy? I've got a captive audience here. This blend is part of the Neon What are you, the nosy type? But if you must know, business is good. It's all... So are you going... Neshar? Don't know.
Hey there.
If all he wants is credits.
Welcome to Ryujin Tower, the beating heart of Ryujin industry. Wonderful! It's always nice. You'll find Miss Salso's office on the operations floor. Just take the elevator at the back of the lobby. And don't forget to check out the Ryujin Industry store in the back of the lobby before you leave. No visit to Ryujin Tower is complete without a look at our patented neuroamp technology, after all.
Thanks for stopping by today.
Oh, neuroamps are our specialty. They're small, external devices. Aito Suzuki runs the Ryujin store. He can tell you everything you'd like to know, and more. Almost 3 years. I can't believe it's been that long. My first day feels like yesterday. I do. It suits me. I like talking to people and watching the day-to-day in the lobby. Plus, working here is one of the steadiest jobs you can find in Neon. I'm a legacy, so to speak. Both my parents work here. My dad's the administrative assistant to some of the execs, and my mom works at Tranquility. My dad helped me get this job after I finished an administrative... Alright, please let me know if... Our neuroamp development department, what started out as a small ship tech company, has grown. Most of the building is...
Have a nice day.
In the settled systems.
It's always a perfect day for a nice cup of tea.
Welcome to Tranquility, your new favorite spot to... I'm Delilah. Please let me know. Is this your first time visiting Ryujin Tower? It's a pretty impressive building, isn't it? If you haven't gotten a chance to check out the neuroamp store yet, tech like that goes way over my head, but it's amazing what Ryujin's engineers are capable. Feel free to stop by for a chat anytime. You seem like an interesting person, and Oh, Tranquility is the settled systems number. We have a tea for pretty much any occasion, in a variety of standard and unique blends. If you... No, I'm not. I'm from a small farming settlement in a nearby system. Funnily enough, I grew up watching the ships and traders come in from Neon, and wishing I could get on one and see the city from... That's probably for the best. I don't think the galaxy could handle more than one city.
So long!
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today.
How can I help? Hey, thanks for stopping by. The name's Ken. Let me know if you have any questions. Likewise, let me know if you need any help. What brings you to Ryujin Tower today? If I were you, I'd start with the Ryujin store. They have neuroamps on display there. They're pretty neat little machines if you like that kind of thing. Sure thing. Well, I'd better be. I'm a Freestar Navy vet. Firearm expertise comes with the territory. Those days are behind me, though. Now I prefer to stay behind the counter. Don't be so surprised. Besides, here at Arbron, our goal is to provide safety and protection for... That's why we're the only brand to carry our very own non-lethal. Of course, the Nova series uses an electrically charged ammunition. It's not so useful when it comes to critters, but if you need to buy some time or get someone off your back.
Thanks for stopping by.
This is the only shop in town where you'll find neuroamps like these.
Welcome to the Ryujin Industries product store. All of Ryujin Industries' latest Take a look. I'm sure we... Neuroamps are Ryujin Industries' signature product. They're small pieces of wearable tech that enhance. Some of our best sellers can help with anything from folk. It really is. Trust me, once you put one on, why don't you check out the shop? It's worth it. Have a look. If something catches your eye.
See ya.
Vessels certainly look impressive, but it's what's inside the engine room that really counts.
Just steam more paychecks.
If you're not here for shit, you've made the best decision of your life. So I can take it for a spin now? It'll be at the spaceport before you get there, fully topped up with helium-3, so yay! No ship's better in the settled system. People spend their whole lives dreaming of flying a sleek, sexy spaceship. And I get to make that happen. Take a look at our catalog, and Are you ready to make your... Fantastic! You won't regret... Tayo is literally the best place to work in. The founders of Tayo, Neon has a life, a beat of its own. So they worked on making ships that... Now Tayo. Take your time, look around.
Security robots.
Yeah, and the kids
Keep
are
out of my
going to
way and
love
I'll
it.
keep out of yours. That salesperson was
Sure love to get a job here.
Impressive. Tranquility appears to be doing quite well for themselves, wouldn't you say?
Hello, my name's Christine. I'm the office manager. What brings you in today? Well, you're in the right place. Our office... If you'd like to learn more about how our teas are made, you should speak with our blend master. And thanks for stopping by. Please let me know.
It was a pleasure talking with you.
It's a beautiful day.
Thanks for visiting Tranquility. Enjoy your day.
First lesson for the kids will be that drone robots aren't toys.
You have any shipping needs, Starfreight Logistics can take care of them for you.
So, what do you think? Is it true what they say? Ha! That's a diplomatic way of saying no. My apologies, I didn't introduce myself. I handle robot certs and acquisitions for Starfield, but outside of the job, I'm just a fan of robots. So when I retired 15 years ago, I figured this was a good career change. I played professional bat ball, believe it or not. I was a utility infielder for my hometown team in Aquila City. But then I messed up my knee trying to turn a 4.63 double play, and I had to retire early. They say athletes die 2 deaths. But tinkering with robots has given me a second life. We're a small interstellar shipping company, at least compared to the Hope Techs of the world. But what we lack in size, you think Ron Hope has someone like me making sure? I mainly run tests to check things like load capacity, walking speed, just to be sure the model we're buying matches industry specs. And once the sale goes through, we integrate the robots with our human crews. If the haulers don't abuse them and do regular maintenance, even the older Model A's. I'll be seeing you.
I wish the people here were a bit more informative.
There are a lot of cool models on display inside.
Hello there. Thanks for visiting the drone offices at Ryuj. Oh, by the way, I'm Bobby. Robert. Sorry, I should have introduced myself when you walked up. I'm still adjusting to this whole office manager. Thanks for saying that. I'm new at this. Anyway, take a look around the office if you want. It's open to the public. Everybody's pretty busy, so I hate to say it, but the rumor is the caps are just a marketing tactic. Catch attention, Yeah, I'll say. This wasn't even the job they hired me for. I was supposed to be working at Tranquility across the hall as an administrative assistant. It's just my luck that after I'd been in training for a measly 2 weeks, the office admin for drone, it was totally unexpected. Apparently, he went up to the executive floor. Oh, really? Thanks for the vote. Robots. Mainly, maybe you've seen our most we have models on display.
See you around.
I'd love to have a genuine drone robot.
Oh, I wish some of these robots were within Constellation's budget. They'd be an immense help to our operation.
I've got my eye on you. Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Don't cause any trouble.
This intel could blow a whole operation out of the water.
A gala at the New Atlantis Freestar Embassy.
I hate being stuck in the
Good way to
office.
gather intel.
Just waiting for more info.
I hope I can wrap up this next assignment quick. The razors that research.
Oh, I can't imagine being forced to spend my days doing menial work in an office like this, instead of exploring the stars on the bridge of a spacecraft.
Welcome to Ryujin Industries. Can I help you?
You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around, then take a left and keep heading that way. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to... And hopefully I have... Between you and me, I think I heard the hiring algorithm Yuko made approved all applicants. And of course Yuko... Imogene Salzo is my idol. She's ruthless, but still knows how to behave around everyday people. She's probably next in line to take over for... No one loves brutal honesty. Good. That's not... Of course. This current floor we're on is the main operations level. It's where the grunt work happens for this department. Research, data entry, more busy work than you can stand. Most of the people here are technicians that report to Yuko, but there's a handful of operatives that report to Imogene.
Than the last one.
In there.
Have a seat. Just waiting on you.
Greater strength. Tell them you lack empathy for your clients. That will make you a front runner for a megacorp position.
All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so we're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match, which I'll take up with our technicians later. So, let's get this over with. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries? An excellent question, especially since when asked how familiar you were with Ryujin, you answered, not at all. I'm sure you just did your homework before the appointment, right? But let's move on. This next one should be interesting, considering you marked having 0 experience and no education. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this? I can't help but wonder if that's why you're here today and not behind bars, considering your track record. And yes, of course we know you have one. Yuko's algorithm at least hasn't failed us there. Your past is not a concern, for now. Just know that we have ways of keeping an eye on you around here. How motivated are you to succeed? All in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in? In that case, you'd find yourself on one of the best teams in the settled systems. It's nice to see someone take an interest in the legal side of cybersecurity, but I hope you enjoy a challenge. The hackers these days keep our people busy round the clock. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away.
Say hello to my wife, Rosa.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. Oh, I don't have a problem with his place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Siegert makes validates Neon Anyway, sorry. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, let me know if we... Oh. Fair enough. Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. The first time I brought up the subject, we got into it. After that, I tried to... It's obvious. I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? After a few years, they moved me up to... she was my super... We've been in love. I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who... They have Neon completely under their control. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost. Tell everyone you know about our store.
Welcome to Newell's. Oh my, do I? That's awful. You'll have to excuse me with all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich's. I don't believe he is. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. Just, please don't tell James I said that. Well, thank you. I can't remember the last time. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before... Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man, though lately he's been under a lot of pressure. When we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich. Unfortunately, my... Thank you for stopping by.
If you're looking for supplies, thanks for stopping by our shop.
Quit staring.
Word of advice. Be careful who's bad. If you're here to report a crime, take it to local security. Think nothing of it. Word of advice. Trouble's waiting around every corner. I don't mean to preach, but prudence will serve you better than... There's something else you need? Nah, I've got friends in... I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her? There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist. Believe it or not, my mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, later.
See? I told you. Look at this place. Ridiculous, right?
Don't
Why
forget,
would someone
we
open
sell
a
all
mining
types.
supply?
Welcome, my friend.
Exactly. I can't.
I'm afraid it is. You see, when I opened this shop, yet here I am.
Don't be such a jerk.
That would be a blessing, my friend.
Yeah, sure. You want to waste your credits?
Oh, she did. Miss McKinney, it is my responsibility to pay the loan. I am sorry, my friend, but I can do no. When a man signs a contract, he must. I know you are frustrated. Too bad. But that is not the terms of it. I am sorry. I know you. Ah, yes. I am glad you understand. I am sorry. I know you and Miss McKinney. You would do that for a total. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping if you could bring these flyers. Wonderful. Simply, I appreciate your help. Listen to me. I hear with the people. I was aiming so much higher. Oh, but it was stupid to us. Please let me know when those flyers have been handed out.
Yeah?
Hello, my friend. Certainly, my friend. Farewell, my friend. And tell everyone we have plenty of mining supplies and let me know if you need. Nothing would make me. I hope you have a glorious day, my friend.
What?
Ready to make your ultimate discovery? You're extraordinary. Flavors, all brewed using the secret techniques of ancient Earth. Each of our varieties.
Hello, and welcome to Terra.
Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new.
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soul.
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty. Hearing that ad should have been the first sign they were gonna get rid of me. I bet Ularu was just waiting for the moment. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking... Believe me, it's either you or me!
No one's been sent to terminate anyone. Now, why don't you just calm down?
You want to talk? I'll tell you what. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail? And the only one gonna get hurt here. Is that really how you want it? I'm not the one. Looks like...
We're
You've done everything you can. Oh, I wish this man would listen to reason. But perhaps he's been pushed too far.
Well, that just made my day more Look, I don't want any trouble, but I'd get fired if I didn't. So I'd head back to Ryujin ASAP and let Miss Salzo know if I... Long as you do, you've got nothing.
hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to... You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup? Good answer. And the one I was hoping for, since we learned of the incident before your return. Your handling of the Tomo situation has caught some attention, and we'd like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations, you've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
I only wish this hadn't resulted in a needless death. Such a shame.
Let me explain. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far? Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is. Terra Brew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility brand. Current projections are set to surpass Terra Brew within the next 5 years. Tea-talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up, which, from the sound of it, might be often. We'll see. We've yet to have an operative with a perfect... This introduction was not annoying.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, head of marketing and... Likewise. Anyway, it's good to put a face. The only question now... A few slip-ups are to be just know that one screw-up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me. So, any precaution?
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have... If only pleasure was the... I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, so steer clear of law. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers. Let's hope you're best.
So, fetching coffee 1 minute. Camden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work together much, but... Yeah, it's always nice to put names to faces. And we rarely see most of the... Anyway, welcome to... Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions. Please do. It's easy to get rid. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions. Just keep an open mind.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought... I can only imagine. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We have reason to believe that our friends at Kelt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now. My words exactly. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one. Remember, this is confidential. When all is said and done, It should be as if you were in it. Here's the data slate.
Supply chain disruption.
Back off. No funny business.
Speak with me only if you have. Goodbye.
Hamza kept pestering me about his damn missing slate. Security's got time to track something like that down.
Sleep crates? I have some sleep crate units available for rent, but someone like you, trust me, you can do better.
Good for you. You can at least. And it just so happens we have a deluxe. Smart choice. You have the proper authorization code. I might even throw in a thank you. I got it. And authentication is all green. Before you go, I'm going out on a limb here and assuming your account's more flush than my usual client. I've got some evicted crates set up to go to the dump. In art school, I heard a rumor that Raphael's son sold Bailamos, imagining a piece of Freestar history in some... Man, it's nice to talk about something real. You've made my day. Great. Unit C203. Be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable. That they do. And when those families can no longer even afford a sleep... Back to work, I guess.
Well, look who decided to rejoin the world.
Really, that's how you pronounce it.
What'll it be?
You lost, kiddo? Just something I call everyone. Nothing to get worked up over. I had some high hopes for this these days. If you ain't... We'll see about that. Never heard of them. Now, are you gonna buy? How am I supposed? That doesn't mean I... You're probably right. I'd like to tell... You just won't get... Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand them. And I heard some of the other Sioka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of... Well... If any place should be terrorized, it may as well be the Emporium. In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4, somewhere near there. I gotta ask... How very noble of you. I certainly wouldn't go get myself killed on Tevin's account. Anyways, I got a shop to run. Sorry. Solomon thought a small convenience course. Now it's just me. Mostly tied up in those disciples and strike. I may not be on the main strip, but I make enough to keep me afloat. Lucky for me, my regulars are a devoted crew. Just the usual.
See you around. You have your info.
Check it out.
Come again.
name of that guy? The contact for the job?
Telling you, Racing Bayou's gonna put us out of business.
What's up? Welcome to Xeno. Welcome to Xeno Fresh Seafood. If you wish to register a complaint, please fill out one of our. We're currently.
Oh, this is absolutely hopeless. Just buy your disgusting fish paste and...
In the meantime, may I suggest you. What? Hey, why don't you give me a break? I work at this shop. It totally sucks. Smelling like. Look, I can't. If they boot me out of here, I don't get my employee. No catch? Hell yeah, it would. It's gonna take a hell of a lot of Aurora to make that. So, what? Damn, some people can be real jerks. Yeah, trust me, you don't want it. They take everything left over from the Aurora processing. Then they add some kind of a...
Yeah, bye, I guess.
Got a problem?
No. I just don't want to repeat your splatter of rock. I can still taste it.
Hey there. Welcome to Off-World Eat. Fantastic. I'm sure you'll... My husband, Leon, you can't find this type of cuisine any... Visitors and transplants. That was the idea anyway. Turns out that our little niece has also... To do that, we need to constantly source ingredients from across the settled systems. That's how we're operating right now. Tora, you're not here to listen. Well, let me stop talking so you can take a look at the menu and Oh, I guess it couldn't hurt to take a look. That would be so... What I need are any sort of exotic... Excellent. Oh, there's one important thing you should keep. Be careful when you're collecting. It's not worth getting... Not at all. We met on a Trident Starlines cruise around 8 years ago. We dated for a while, fell in love, and married only a year later. That's when we decided... It's not by choice. The amount of money required to maintain a business around here is at this space in the underbelly. But you know what? It was great to see you. Come back soon.
Because did you hear another business got broken into us?
Again.
Well, if you like our food, you might want. Yeah, at this rate, we're... Yeah, sorry. Cosmo says I need to stop being such a pest.
Administrator Bayou's crushing... He's making it really difficult for... Believe me, people have tried and...
Bayou's proven time and time again that he's completely untouchable. Oh, it's maddening.
Look, I could go on and on about Bayou, but you clearly came down here to eat. Cosmo should have plenty of meals ready. Oh, so you... Cosmos and I. Anyway, we were both part of the food industry, so we hit it off immediately. And after that, we dated for about a year. Within 2 years, we got married and opened our new business, right at this very spot. Phew. I can't believe how much time has passed. Cosmos is the trained chef around here. No one knows their way around the kitchen. I try to follow the latest trends. I also handle... Basically, I let... Maybe take some extra food to go next time? Couldn't hurt.
Lee, did that crate from our distributor ever arrive? We're running low on some supplies.
I'm afraid I'm not in the best of spirits.
Hello. We're actually closed right now. Oh, you're so kind. Perhaps another time. I'm afraid not, but come back tomorrow. Honestly, I'm not sure if more business would be exciting or intimidating, but I'll give it some thought.
Got any spare creds?
Hey, Chief. Thank you kindly. I'll do my best to someday pay you back. Chief, you're a real... Oh, it's all right. Once per day is... About 6 years. It took a lot of practice. Ooh, good thinking. I've been... You want to know the trade secret? It's a lot like real estate. Presently, no. Pastly, but it's gonna take a lot for me to... I can't eat everything they throw out, but I can eat enough.
See ya, Chief.
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for.
Welcome to Generdyne. Hello. Welcome to Generdyne. Can I... This is Generdyne's power facility. All of the electricity collected by our conduction grid is sent here, Oh, certainly. Chief Technician Brayson Bayou is in charge of this power. If you have any questions about our corporate structure, you'll have to speak to the current... Unfortunately, only Generdyne employees are allowed beyond. Any unauthorized individuals will be subject to the use of deadly force. I apologize if that sounds ominous, but they require I state that to anyone. Apart from the fact that he's Administrator Benjamin Bayou's brother, all I am authorized to tell you. Even if there was, I hope I can... Oh, you're just... According to the techs working closest to Brayson, he's in over his head. In fact, they suspect he doesn't know a thing. Now, we all know how he got the job. I mean, what I don't understand is why he put someone with no experience. To be honest, I feel bad for Brayson. Have a great day.
missing leads? How can these workers stand the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else?
I have a ton of work backed up on the line. If this isn't about... What do you want? I have a ton of work backed up on the line. Can this wait?
Guess what I'm not having for dinner?
Get lost and find me.
Don't you understand? Leave now or else.
Bring it on. You've got nothing. Come on. Oh my God!
Yeah. Can you believe Xenofresh charges us a licensing fee to fish near Neon? Not sure how much longer I can survive doing this lousy job.
We have everything you want out of Neon and more. Come in right now.
I passed by the stove
Okay,
today, boss.
let's settle this
No text
once
still
and
on it.
for all. Velocity or...
Excuse me, I don't suppose you're looking...
All day.
Fine, whatever.
Anything? I don't know. The Chimera's nice, but velocity, that will get you half.
You like art?
See, you just proved my point. Down your third velocity.
Then you should see the tag job on the robot and neon tag that goes my...
Cloud 9. I don't know about you, but that's right.
That Cyclops should be thanking me.
Yeah, I guess
I dressed up his toy real nice, gave him a total... He's lucky that's all I did after what that thing did to my crew.
People are just gifted.
I thought it was pretty clever. If I trashed it, it'd stink for a bit, but he'd get over it. So I took a can of spray paint, put my tag on it. Now every time that Cyclops opens up that eye, he's gonna see my art on his. Yeah, I do. And I'll make art out of your guts if you step on them. And what makes you think? You aren't playing around, are you? I thought... Yeah, it's hard to predict crazy. All right. The Cyclops is one thing, but I know better than to mess with you. Besides, that Model A shredded my gun arm. I can't aim straight, let alone paint. Here, you give this to that freak and tell him where he... Only when I have a knife in my hand. Euphoric is home for people. And by people like us, I mean killers. Now, I haven't killed anyone in a while, but
So much for common courtesy.
Bourbon or whiskey? Please, if you got it.
Of course. Coming. Right up.
Thanks, Micah.
If you're planning on using Aurora, we respectfully welcome. I can offer you a drink. Customers choose our lounge because they desire a more relaxed and sedate journey. As they we have no blaring music, no crowd. On the contrary, our members' lounge has been it's a completely secure and monitored environment where you can enjoy your Aurora without the fear of being disturbed, a rare commodity in Neon. If you desire access to the lounge, you can purchase admittance for a completely reasonable fee. Otherwise, you're welcome to relax. Listen. It's a specialty alcoholic beverage only served here at Euphorica. Not only will you be able to experience one of the most the bartender down there is a personal friend of mine, and he sells some a wise choice. Please let us know if you need anything else. I see. I'd be Thank you for your visit. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madame Savant. He's what you would call... Either way, he's the one you want. It's a... I don't have any... No, thank you. He's one of the usual. He's also a very for fans like him. May all your journeys be safe.
I like coming here. Lets me forget everything else for a bit.
Care for another chimera? What's up? If you're in need of some extra relaxation today,
if you're hiring,
I can interest you in a visit. Members Lounge?
Wish I could.
Hello there. On behalf of Euphorica, I'll be happy to provide whatever. Can I get you anything? Peace, solace, and serenity.
Nothing beats getting sold in the members' lounge.
M-side is out.
Welcome to Chunks.
gawk at something.
My bud and I have talked about
Peasants, we're fully stocked and ready to sell.
Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad idea.
Watch your back out there. I had to chase
If you have
more
a bit of
stone
money,
heads out of
stop by again soon.
Got those two. Don't even bother with caution. So pop 'em. You could possibly want.
Another day, another shift.
And you'll enter a world unlike any other. Here in Neon, you live in the rarefied air above the
Yeah, Syndicate's going pretty bold lately.
pick me up.
You're out there a lot, right?
One of our advanced teller machines.
What? I'm working here. I used to be, actually. No.
Sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
Don't make my job any harder.
Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines?
Seems like the cruiser fleet is everywhere.
Secret techniques of ancient. Here in Neon, you
Here's some designers.
guarantee you experiences from your mundane to the dead.
Yeah? Need a weapon? Maybe some ammo? Good work. I hope you... Good. I bet that punk shit is... Thanks. Styx is gonna get a new paint job, a coat of wax, the works. He's gonna look... Oh, and... Styx, I wonder how things took a different path. If I flipped the coin of life and it came out heads instead of tails.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Yeah, you got a point.
There's got to be a megacorp that'll hire somebody.
This report isn't bad, but you're going to need more supporting evidence. Imogene's a stickler for detail.
Well, look who survived their first assignment.
I just hate
Not a single setback. I knew you were going to. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments. Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly... So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's... One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against... Good. This one. Laredo has their own building, unlike Keltcorp, so at least there's only a single layer. Here's the slate we need you to plant. Now, get going.